and I'm going to left click on view option, which is available on left hand side of the user interface, on which my cursor is right now. As you can see, my cursor is on view option, and I'm going to left click, so a small window is pop up, and I'm going to scroll down through this window, and I'm going to left click on shadow. So as you can see, shadow is on right now, and we can see the shadow which is just in front of the tiny house. You can see I'm going to orbiting so that you can easily see as I'm orbiting my camera, so you can see the shadow. So we can actually like adjust the shadow according to the time, and for that I am going to click on shadow option, which is available also here on the left hand side in the view option. By clicking here, as you can see, my cursor is right now on shadow, as well as shadow, all the settings of shadow is also available on the right hand side. Here just below the layer option we have a shadow option, and when I click left, so you can see the all the settings are open. We can see the time settings according to the time, like we can set the time afternoon, evening, morning. As you can see, shadow is changing as I am clicking as I am clicking left and dragging my mouse from left to right. Shadow is also changing, as well as you can see the time is also changing. We can change the time from 11 to 12 p.m. So you can see right now it is 12, and we can make it 8 p.m. too. And dates, we can also change the dates according to which we can see the lights on, the natural light which is falling upon the small tiny house, all the reflections from the sunlight. And you can see the months which is written by the first letter of every and each month, like J for January, F for February, M for March, and so on is written here. You can see that. And as I'm dragging my mouse from left to right, you can see the month is changing, and dates too, as you can see on this value control box. Here my cursor is on it, you can see that. Okay, and here is a light. We can also control the light, like how much amount of light we need. We can control it by dragging left to right, as well as we can also use this value control box. And below this light we have a darkness feature. We can control the darkness too, like how much darkness we need according to the day and night or whatever month it is. As you can see the changes as I am dragging the darkness from left to right and right to left. And we can also do the same with the lightning. Okay, we can adjust it as per our design or requirement. And here we have use sun for shading. We can click here, so we can use sun for shading. It will give us very different look when we do rendering. As you can see here in the small tiny house, we have a reflection and lights too. This, you can see that sunlight coming through this window and reflecting here on the floor. And we can off this use sun for setting option, and we have a display option too. On face means the light will on this face, on the roof and all the rest of the part, as well as on the ground and from edges too. We can do it if you want, and we can turn off too. As you can see, as I turn on, so you can see the reflection here, reflection of the light here on the floor is a vertical line, sorry, a horizontal line. And if I turn off if I turn off this, so this light is also off. And we can close this window, as you can see, as I did. We can close this whole small window, and we can also put a small settings here. The setting of window, and for that we need to click on view, and then we need to click on tool option. So a small window open, which is a tool bar window, and we need to go down through this list and find the window setting. Sorry, we need to find the shadow setting, which is here, and I'm going to left click here. Now shadows are on. All the shadow options are on. You can see here we have, as I am dragging the mouse from left to right and right to left, you can see the month is changing, as well as the reflection of light is also changing. Okay, and I'm going to tell you another way to use the setting. You don't need to go and click on view option and then click on toolbar option, so that toolbar window is open, so that you can do the setting to put your window settings on anywhere. Like this is not right now. Here we can change this to anywhere here, or even we can change this to anywhere, whatever place on which you are comfortable. And the setting about which I am telling you, that you can also use for turn on your shadow, which is the turn on your shadow settings, these settings on which my cursor is on right now. And for that you need to left click, sorry, we need to right click, as I did right now. Right click, and this list is pop up after the right click, and you just need to put your cursor on this arrow, this little small arrow. So you can see when you put your cursor, so this list is automatically moving from upside, and when you put this cursor on this up arrow, so this list is all automatically going down, and when you put this cursor on this down arrow, so this list is automatically going upward. So it is completely happening automatically. Whenever you put your cursor on upside of the arrow, so list is going down, and when you put downside, so list is going upside. As you can see, it's going. So as you can see, here is a shadow, and when I turn off this shadow option, so as you can see, the shadow toolbar settings are gone completely from this place where it is visible, and we can turn on that too. Just need to put your cursor here, it's going up, and when you see the shadow option, so you just need to left click. Now your shadow option is on. So this is the way you can use shadow for your whole project, or even any kind of design. You can control your shadow timing, month, to adjust the lightning, and it will help you a lot for doing rendering. If you like this tutorial video, so please subscribe and share with your friends to spread the knowledge of power. Thank you for watching this tutorial video.